Ever since the announcement of Budokai Tenkaichi 4, everyone has been so hyped.
I'm gonna pass out! I'm gonna pass out! Bro!
Giving their speculations, trying to find information, and really just reminiscing about the old times. Many people are speculating on how the game is gonna be, and the community seems to be split on a certain subject: the character roster. You have people like RDC World making videos on how the game is gonna have many characters, even side characters and Frieza soldiers.
70 different people and you just have the up!
While having people like Globku actually go in depth and break down why he thinks the modern gaming style of today's society will make the character roster smaller and more compact. It seems like many other content creators believe that the character roster isn't going to be that big like the old games because of the DLC and the new style of gaming. But while doing my own research and critical thinking, I believe that Budokai Tenkaichi 4 will have the huge roster that it used to have.
I believe!
And here's my reasons why.
Why? Why, oh God?
But before I give my first reason, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I've really been working hard on these videos to bring them to you. I really enjoy making content for you guys, and it will really help me out if you guys like the video, share it, subscribe, and leave a comment. It'll get my videos out to more people, give me more subscribers, and I can make more videos for more people. Well, without further ado, let me give you my first reason on why I believe Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 will have a huge roster. Now, my first reason is going to be based on the gameplay. Now, the gameplay of the old Budokai Tenkaichi games, most characters played very similar. Punching and kicking animations were fairly similar between each character, and special moves were very similar between each character. Most characters had moves like Energy Volley or Full Power Energy Wave, like RDC World made a joke about in their video. I believe that fans are just so happy to get a Budokai Tenkaichi 4 instead of a remake that I don't believe that they would actually be very mad if the gameplay was very similar to the old games. Look at Naruto Storm 4, Naruto Storm 3, Naruto Storm 2. Those games basically have the same gameplay, the same animations, and the same super attacks for each character, but it's just updated in graphics and maybe add a couple of new things here and there, extra story. You see what I mean here? You see where I'm going with this?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
They don't actually have to work hard on making new animations and super attacks either. They can really just draw from Dragon Ball FighterZ, which came before it and has characters like Ultra Instinct Goku, Hit, Super Broly, and so much more. Now, I know that creating the game is very hard and time consuming and it takes a lot of money, but I'm just saying that they don't really have to work that hard or be that creative to implement new characters into the game. Like, they literally have a mod for this game, a Budokai Tenkaichi 4 mod, where they actually have new moves and new animations into the game. So I don't think it'll be that hard. I know it'll be time consuming because of the graphics, and it'll cost money because of the graphics and everything like that, but I don't think it'll be that hard as people make it out to be. I think of characters like Kale. In their base form, she doesn't really do anything. You can give her Energy Volley Wave, maybe regular Energy Wave, and then give her a Super Explosive Wave as her freaking ultimate. Then when she goes into her Berserk forms, give her moves similar to Broly, like his Hammer Crash, stuff like that. Maybe give her an armor move, and then maybe throw in like something similar to his ultimate or something like that, you know? Something simple. You really don't have to think that hard for these characters.
Okay.
Most of these characters that want to be implemented, like new characters like Kaba and stuff like that, they don't really do anything in their base forms. And also, let me give you another explanation. Goku. Most of his moves, Kamehameha, Explosive Wave, Super Volley Energy Wave. Forms like Super Saiyan 2 don't really do much. You can give him similar rush moves, you know, a rush move that's the same as a Super Saiyan 1 move, you know. I don't want to say that water the characters down, but what I'm saying is some forms like base form Kaba can have recycled moves. Come on now, like base form Kaba, really, he doesn't really do much in the anime or in the manga to have like specific animations that you have to create. You can just throw on a rush move that someone else has, like meteor combination, maybe change up the ending animation of it, and then give him full power energy wave, and then maybe his Super Saiyan form. Then you can probably give him similar moves to everyone else, and then have him have a super ultimate, like something that's new, a new ultimate, new animation for his ultimate. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Alright, this is my next point. I don't see many people talking about this. This is my question to you all. Why would they make a Budokai Tenkaichi 4 knowing that Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is known for its huge roster, when they could just make another Budokai game like Budokai 4? Budokai 4 would be much more optimal if they were going for a DLC, not many characters at launch type of game. Budokai is not known for its roster, it's actually known for its gameplay in my opinion, and Budokai's gameplay would actually be better fit for a fighting game tournament like EVO. It's already a 2D fighter like Dragon Ball FighterZ, which was very popular and it was very comp, and it went to EVO many times and is a very popular game at EVO. So I feel like if they actually wanted to make a better game and a more popular game, especially in the fighting game community, I think they would go for a Budokai game, you know what I'm saying, instead of Budokai Tenkaichi, which is known for its huge roster and stuff like that. Now the last and final reason on why I believe that the roster will be pretty big is because the anime has made it very far. The Budokai Tenkaichi series is known for having its story, and even the Budokai series and the Budokai Tenkaichi series both have what if stories, and they literally go in depth. They go from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball GT, and they have all the movies that has been in every single game. Yeah, boy. So why take that out in Budokai Tenkaichi 4? I believe that would enrage fans. It wouldn't be a Budokai Tenkaichi game without the big roster and the large story mode. If they weren't gonna take this route and actually make the game similar to the old games, why not just make a Raging Blast 3? You see what I'm saying? Now you could say that it's just for hype reasons, but once they actually reveal the roster or reveal most of the characters on the roster at launch, if it doesn't look good, that could really hurt sales and the marketing of the game. Just look at Storm Connections. One bad trailer and now people are already saying that they're not gonna buy the game. Now don't get me wrong, I know that every game has DLC, and I know that Budokai Tenkaichi 4's big roster will make it hard for them to sell microtransactions and DLC. But there are many other ways to implement DLC. It's not only just characters. You can actually do skins, different skins. Maybe add a Naruto skin, a Sasuke skin in the game, crossover, stuff like that. You can add another story in the game, like the What If saga, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Nice.
It doesn't have to always be characters. With everything being said, granted, I do not know how hard it is to make a video game remake on a new generation of consoles, so I'm kind of insensitive there, you know, so everything I'm saying is kind of headcanon-y, but in my opinion, I don't believe that it makes sense for them to make a Budokai Tenkaichi 4 game when there are other great series out there like Budokai series, and they could have made another Xenoverse game, they could have made another Raging Blast game, you know what I'm saying? But Budokai Tenkaichi is known for its roster, so why make a Budokai Tenkaichi game if you're not going to give us the roster? Like I said, there are other great options out there, you know what I mean? So it don't really make sense to me, and I actually believe that if they have the blueprint and they follow the blueprint from the old games, then I don't really think that it'll be that hard, in my opinion, or that time consuming or money hungry or whatever you want to say, to make the roster that we love. Alright, that's it for the video. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Do you think my points were good? Do you think like the other people like Globku, do you think their points are better? It's not a competition. I just like to have this discussion. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that it's feasible for them to have the big roster, or do you think that it's not feasible for them to have the big roster? You know, I'm willing to listen, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, you know, but this is just my opinion. Don't beat me up about it. Alright, it's Waffles, and I'm out. Peace.